Hi, I'm Hyunjoo, an attorney practicing law in Gwangju. Some of the viewers talked about the bad sound quality of my YouTube videos. I found the reason. Actually, I had this mic for a few months. There was a connecting code between this line and then the camera that I use, and I found that that code might not be working for last few months. So I just connected this mic with the cell phone camera, and I found that, oh my god, what I was doing. Yeah, so I hope you can enjoy the better sound quality from now on, and thank you for your feedbacks. Today I'm back with how to get your deposit back at the end of your lease contract term. There are some people who are talking like the lease contract term has ended, but my landlord refuses to give me the key money or the security deposit back because he or she says that they don't have a new tenant to replace me. So until we have a new tenant, I don't have money, so I cannot give you the security deposit back. That's something that you might have heard before. So like today I like to talk about like, is it legal what they're talking about and how you can get your deposit back. So first, when the contract term ends, you have a right to get your security money back, and the landlord has obligation to pay you back the security money. So they're not doing what they should do. So what you can do, you can just stay in the house and wait until they give you back the security deposit. But one thing that you should know is that you cannot live there for free, because any way that you are using that unit, so you are getting some kind of benefit by living it. So even though there is no like lease term, lease contract anymore, it's more like US term restitution. So anyway, the landlord can't ask you for the rent while you are staying in the house. So it's more like a month-to-month lease. If you stay in the house after the lease term ends and until you get the security money back. Or if you do not want to live in the house and you just want to leave to a new place, but the landlord is not giving you the money back, so what can you do? In that case, you can sue the landlord. But as you know, filing a lawsuit against somebody in your home country or in Korea can be a burdensome and very complex task for you to do, so I don't recommend it. But there is a more simpler way to get your money back. It's called in Korean 지급 명령. 지급 명령 is 명령 means order. 지급 means payment. So you can request petition for the order of payment to the court. So it's basically like if you have a right to get certain money back, and you know that the person who have to pay you will not object it. They admit that they have an obligation to pay you back, and they're just saying that I don't have a money right now. I know that I have to pay you. If their situation is more like that, rather than denying their obligation to pay you back, then you can request order of payment to the court. It's very simple. And then if the landlord or a person who has to pay you back doesn't make any objection to that request in 2 weeks, then the court will order the landlord or somebody who has to pay you, like you have to pay certain amount to you or the tenant. So then it will be a finalized court decision. So with that, what can you do? If you know the person's property or their bank account, you can seize their bank account, or you can sometimes sell their property to get your money back. So if you have that order, even though you do not use it to transform the landlord's property into the money, the landlord usually finds it very threatening because you have some kind of very powerful tool from now on. So it's a quite good way to secure your right. But one thing is, if the landlord says, I don't have to pay it, or I have other issues, or if he make any objections, then that simple proceedings will turn into normal court proceedings. So from then on, it's not a simple process any longer. It will be more like a court proceeding. So from then on, the situation or the process will be same as the lawsuit that's filed at the court directly. So when you want to request the order of payment, then you should consider whether the landlord or the person who has to pay you will make an objection, or whether they will be silent and just admit that they have certain amount that they should pay you back. So depending on the situation of the landlord, the results might vary. So if you are sure that the landlord will admit their obligation to pay you back, but it's more about the timing, then you can pursue the 지급 명령, order of payment. So now you know your rights, and I hope it helps. And I hope you are happy with the sound quality from now on. So thank you, and if you like it, please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.